A very warm welcome to the students of Class 4 to enjoy the joyful session of learning. Our subject for today is EVS2, lesson number 3. Maratha Sardars, the famous house of the Bhonsales. We know that the work of saints brought a great awakening in Maharashtra. The saints preached devotion to God. The brave Maratha Sardars started a tradition of bravery. It was a time of great unrest. Unrest means a time when people had no peace. The two sultans, the Adil Shah of Bijapur and Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar, were constantly fighting against each other. Adil Shah's kingdom was known as Adil Shahi and Nizam Shah's kingdom was known as Nizam Shahi. They made use of the armies of the Maratha Sardars in these wars. The Marathas were brave, tough, fearless, loyal to their masters, and they were very proud of their achievements on the battlefield. What is the meaning of proud of their achievements? When they won on the battlefield, they were proud of their bravery. Now, these Maratha soldiers were cavalry. A part of the cavalry, that means they were Maratha soldiers who fought on horse backs. All the Maratha Sardars have their own private armies. When a Sardar went to the Sultan with his army, the Sultan gave him employment and made him a Sardar of his kingdom, and sometimes conferred a Jagir upon him. The Sardar who received a Jagir considered himself a Raja. There were many famous Maratha Sardars at the courts of Ahmednagar and Bijapur. Some of the famous Sardars were Jadavs of Sindakhed, Nimbalkars of Fulton, Ghorpades of Mudhol, Mores of Javli, and Bhonsales of Verul. The Sindakhed Jadavs were the descendants of the Yadavs of Devgiri. Jizabai, the mother of Shivaji Maharaj, was the daughter of Lakhoji Rao Jadhav of Sindakhed. So that means Jizabai was from the house of Jadhavs, one of the most famous Maratha Sardars. Tradition of valor. All these Sardars were brave but were sworn enemies of one another. They did not unite and do something for their own people. So, their valor and bravery served the interest of others. They kept alive warlike spirit, especially among young men. Among the famous families, the Bhonsales of Verul showed great bravery and enterprise. What is the meaning of word enterprise? Enterprise means they were men who came out with new plans and ideas to be successful in war. The temple of Gurunatheshwar. About 400 years ago, the temple of Gurunatheshwar near the Verul caves was falling into pieces. The walls have developed cracks. The priest had also deserted the temple. Deserted means they had left it empty. No one would come to that place. Thus, the temple lost its honor. All the devotees who came there mourned over the sorry state of the temple. Now, Maloji Raje Bhosle, a devotee of Shiva, visited the temple regularly. Not only that, but he put flowers on the Lingam. Lingam means a symbol of Lord Shiva. He carried out extensive repair of the temple and restored it to its original condition. He also made arrangements for the maintenance of the temple. Because of all this, the temple regained the lost grandeur. It means it regained its importance. The Bhonsales of Verul, now Babaji Raje Bhonsle, had the right of the Patil in Verul village. He had two sons, Maloji Raje Bhonsle and Vithoji Raje Bhonsle. Now, these two brothers, Maloji and Vithoji Raje, were brave and enterprising. I told you, enterprising means people who made plans to achieve success in war. Now, it was a period of great unrest. The Mughal emperor from Delhi wanted to attack the kingdom of Nizam Shah. Daulatabad was the capital of Nizam Shah. Malik Ambar was the Wazir. Wazir means chief minister. This Wazir, Malik Ambar, was a wise and able man. He noticed that these brothers, Maloji and Vithoji, were brave, and so he recommended them to the Shah. The Shah conferred on Maloji Raje the Jagir of Pune and Supe Parganas. Now, the Bhonsles became rich and powerful. Umabai, Maloji Raje, married a girl called Umabai. Umabai came from the house of Nimbalkars of Fulton. Maloji had two sons, Shahaji and Sharifji. In the battle at Indapur, Maloji Raje was killed. Now, when Maloji Raje died, Shahaji was only 5 years old. Vithoji, his brother, took care of his children. And the Jagir, now when Shahaji grew up, he married a girl called Jizabai. Jizabai was the daughter of Lakhoji Rao Jadhav. Lakhoji Rao Jadhav was a valiant and brave man. He worked in the court of Nizam Shah. He agreed for the wedding and Shahaji got married to Jizabai. Shahaji Raje. Nizam Shah transferred to Shahaji Raje the Jagir he had conferred on Maloji Raje. Now, Shahaji Raje was a brave man, a capable man, and he earned great respect at the court of Nizam Shah. The Mughal emperor decided to conquer the kingdom of Nizam Shah, and so he made friends with Adil Shah of Bijapur. Malik Ambar and Shahaji Raje fought bravely to save Nizam Shahi. They defeated both the armies of the emperor and Adil Shah. This battle took place at Bhatwadi near Ahmednagar. Sharifji was killed in the battle. Shahaji Raje became famous after this and he was known for his bravery. This brought jealousy in the mind of Malik Ambar. So, Shahaji Raje left Nizam Shah and joined the court of Adil Shah of Bijapur.